check to see if it's actually gonna go live here. It might, but I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, okay. It did. Cool. One second here. Okay, default, normal, active, and we're good. I put it on classic, but whenever I do, Sephiroth plays better than me, so you know, I feel kind of awkward about that.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
All right, then. Seeing as we've got the time, want to tell the rest of us about you and your buddy Sephiroth?
Sure. If Tifa doesn't mind.
Me? Yeah, no problem.
It all started 5 years ago. I was 16 at the time. There was hardly any work for soldiers back then, and what little there was boring as hell. My heart wasn't in it. Then, out of nowhere, the job of a lifetime came up. A mission with Sephiroth. I couldn't believe my luck. It's really coming down, huh? Hey, man. Feeling any better? I'm good. Sure don't look it. Wish I could help, but never been motion sick. Sorry, man. Ready to do this?
Yeah, you bet.
Hey, rein it in.
Sorry. No can do.
Kids.
Say, I'd like to be briefed on the mission at some point. Because if it's another one of those Turks gigs, you can let me off right here.
Really?
Finally make first. What did they do? Call a ceasefire with Wutai, stealing my shot at glory. I didn't join Soldier to be an errand boy. I joined up so I could be a hero, like you.
Well, our mission is to survey a rundown reactor. Another one of those Turks gigs.
Fine. Job's a job, I guess. Where is it?
Nibelheim.
Nibelheim? That's where I grew up.
Got some fiends in our 12!
Let's go.
So, weird thing about this part of the demo that I'm not sure I like is they replaced the dragon with two demogorgons. Whatever these things are supposed to be. They're visually similar, it's just
You
weird.
take one, I'll take the other.
Because in the opening act, it wasn't like these, it was like a straight-up dragon. And it one-shots Cloud right out the gate, which technically happens here too. I do think the inclusion makes a bit more sense, but it's like...
Wait in the truck.
No way! I got this!
Why not the dragon? Okay, I gotta do this correctly. There it goes. Yeah. Thing is, dragons are kind of exclusive to certain areas in the original Final Fantasy VII, so in terms of, like, location, these things make more sense than a dragon.
He was in a different league from the rest of us.
Nibelheim. That's where they built the first reactor. Right?
Yeah. It all started in the fall. Something was wrong with the reactor, and the whole village was up in arms. Talk of strange new monsters on the mountain only made things worse. People were scared, desperate.
The villagers tried to take care of the monsters themselves, but it was no good. Ended up calling Shinra. So the company sent help. Best they had.
Home sweet home, right? Tell me, how does it feel? I have no home, so I wouldn't know.
You still got parents though, right?
A mother named Genova. She died shortly after I was born. My father...
Whoa there! Genova? Like from the Shinra building?
Yeah. Don't worry, I'm getting to that.
Why am I talking about this? Come on, let's go.
Hope I didn't keep you waiting. I'm Xander, the mayor here. I wanted to greet you myself, to welcome you to our humble little town. Please, if you'll follow me.
Consider yourself off duty till sundown.
Okay, here's something I really like. You know how earlier that Shinra Trooper was basically voiced by Cloud, right? Check this out.
So, any friends here you want to see? Maybe a girlfriend? Speaking of which, I'll bet you're dying to hear about mine. Am I right?
Yeah. Now he's voiced by Zack. It's the same Shinra Trooper, but like, at certain points he'll interchange his voices between Cloud's and Zack's BA. I think that's funny as hell. Because again, this flashback is from an unreliable narrator. And if you're looking for it, you can actually find the holes in the narration yourself.
Well, I'll be. Cloud!
What do you think Sephiroth's like? Oh, hey there. You boys are gonna be well stocked for your trip up the mountain. Believe you me, it'll be a right feast. Are you super?
So I kind of want to rush this area because I only have so much time. And I don't want to spend too much just doing the town sick. I'm just going to skip the Tifa and Cloud's mom houses. Just get straight to the meat of it. There's something I'd like to explore, and that's actually Sephiroth's
So,
combat
how
system.
did it feel being back up there?
I don't know. Nostalgic, I guess? After 2 years away and all that.
Uh-huh.
Can only imagine what their lives must be.
It's called the Nidhogg Hotel. Okay.
A soldier.
And you are?
Richard Sangan. A humble traveler of the world. And teacher of martial arts to the youth. Well-toned, but lacking mass. You need to bulk up.
Who asked you?
You could learn a lot from me.
Pass.
Don't be shy. I have many pupils your age. At last count, 128. In fact, one of them's from this very village. Perhaps you know her. Tifa.
Sure.
A real talent, that one. She'll go far.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right?
Got anything to say for yourself?
I didn't know.
Something I think is wild is this dude seems like he visually looks a bit like Sabin if Sabin was just really old. But people pointed out he basically looks like Sean Connery too.
We're all...
City folk are so sophisticated.
Like so now we got like I think Charlie Sheen and Sean Connery in the remake series because I think it was Biggs. He looked a bit like Charlie Sheen. I don't know why that's so fascinating. Oh right, okay. Sephiroth isn't back in yet. I did the tower and everything.
Our village is truly in your...
Okay, I guess I do have to at least acknowledge.
Then I stop by my mom's.
Sure it does. I know I want to hear what happened.
Me too.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna skip this.
I don't think so.
Don't make any trouble for Sephiroth.
Dude's an amazing celebrity.
Didn't really notice at the time, but looking back, all the signs were there. From the moment we arrived, Sephiroth just wasn't himself. What you looking at?
This landscape.
Huh?
I could swear I've seen it before.
You okay?
Big day tomorrow. We'll be leaving bright and early. You should get some rest.
All right, will do.
Night.
I tried, but I couldn't get to sleep that night. Was too excited, too nervous.
Was pretty much the same for me.
Why?
Yeah, I was surprised too.
You know what happened the last time she went up there.
That was years ago, Brian. She's old enough to make her own decisions now.
We leave once our guide arrives.
Yes, sir.
Brian!
Sephiroth, sir, I must insist that I take you up the mountain. My daughter isn't...
Dad!
Tifa, you can still back out. You don't have to do this.
I'm going, and that's that. There'll be 2 soldiers with me. I'll be fine.
Pumpkin!
Good morning, sir. I'll be your guide for the day.
Tifa? You're our guide?
I sure am. You can ask anyone around here. I'm the best there is.
You could get hurt.
Not if you remember to do your job, she won't. Come on.
For a posterity, sir?
Not today.
Can you talk to him?
Please, Sephiroth. It'd mean a lot to us.
It's just one photo. Come on, where's the harm in that? There?
What time is it? Yeah, I got plenty of time.
Thanks.
Say cheese!
Sounds like you were having a good time.
One more!
Yeah, I guess we were. For a while.
It's kind of surreal just seeing Sephiroth be just a normal
halfway
dude.
Up Mount Nebel. I was looking forward to breathing that crisp, clean mountain air again.
So there's something I'm not really a fan of with this part of the demo, and that's like the fact that it gates you into walking in a certain direction for most of it. Like, there are all these areas you could potentially go to, but if you go too far, you'll start being forced to walk. And it's essentially a hallway, basically. Which I don't like, but I get the impression you can come back here later and
You
explore it
probably
more
already
thoroughly.
know this, but our reactor's the first of its kind. It really put Mount Nebel on the map.
I've seen a few reactors in my time, but none with such a breathtaking view. Who could tire of it?
Everyone, eventually.
Man, I wish I could go on trips all over the world like you guys.
Trips. I think you mean business trips, which are no fun at all.
Though you do learn stuff on them.
That's so cool.
Just love the whole dynamic here where Sephiroth's like, work trips? Those aren't trips, come on. Like I said, it's kind of surreal just having Sephiroth be a normal dude for this part of the whole thing, like... That's one thing I kind of like about Crisis Core is how it essentially
For you, am I?
Of course not.
explains that more led to
We're just trying to
Sephiroth's
police
breakdown
ourselves is all.
than just,
But I thought you guys were in a hurry.
Even so, you'll burn yourself out running like that.
I'm not even close to burned out.
just the
Not with all the
Nibelheim
training I
incident
had.
itself.
Huh. Guess you really are the best there is.
Don't really want to talk through the dialogue, so I'm gonna keep my mouth shut for a bit. This game is beautiful, though. Like, seriously, the amount of detail they put in these levels is kind of insane. I really hope they could just come back here and freely explore it later. That'd be cool as fuck.
Seen those near the village, and they're not nice. What do you think?
I think I got this.
Then they're all yours.
Copy that. It's on now.
That wasn't too bad.
That was awesome!
You think?
If this is how it's going to be, there doesn't seem much point in me fighting.
I guess not. You leave it all to me, huh?
Don't mind if I do.
Now we get a whole section where we have to clean out enemies with just Cloud. Sort of get used to Cloud's gameplay. Something I think is really wild is Sephiroth's gameplay has way more detail in it than I thought it would. Come on.
That's that.
Yeah, Sephiroth has a lot going on mechanically to the point where I'm convinced he's at least going to be an arena character you can play as. In like digital arenas and stuff.
Whoa.
I'll get to that when he actually becomes playable, because you can't swap to him during this part. Nice.
Come on, soldier. You can do better than that, can't you?
Just you watch.
Okay, these are a bit tougher. You have to time the dodges just right. Dodges or blocks.
Whoa.
Man, can't get the timing on that thing. There.
You're done. Gotta say, that one felt pretty good.
Buster Sword's impact in this when he uses Bravery feels way more heavy hitting.
Take it away!
Calling ice. Steady. Let's finish this.
Okay, I'm not sure why that turned upside down. There's Cloud going in for the save.
Well done, Trooper.
Thank you.
I got the rest. Come on. Mother. Chill. Steady.
Ah, he missed.
I'll end this. Here goes.
We still have a long way to go.
Shall we pick up the pace?
Not unless we absolutely have to. Our guide might not be so lucky next time.
Then, how about I go on ahead and clear the way for you guys? I'll be careful.
You'd better.
Cool. See you at the reactor.
No tutorial, I know what materia are. Thank you. Okay, here's a change the game does that I wasn't prepared for. Watch this. You can use items from the item menu. Isn't that cool? It sure is a good thing this is in the original, as well as remake, right? Sure is a good thing you don't have to just manually select from the item menu in remake, right? It'd be fucked up if they did that, wouldn't it? Anyway, jokes aside though, it's messy. Okay, so Cloud has a thing that I'm not 100% on.
It's on now. Calling ice. Piece of cake.
Ooh, nice. Okay, so there's some weird sounds happening whenever I do certain attacks. I'm not sure what they are, but I feel like it's like a reward system. I'm not sure what it's for at all. What I'm hearing is like a weird... I don't know. So,
Gotcha.
okay, there it is.
Chill. You're done. Shit. Whoa. Burn. Well, that's that.
I'm gonna need major angle. Shit. Another inclusion that I actually really like called mixed potions. Basically, they restore HP and MP, and they're basically like elixirs if they were like really, really weak. But they are very good, and I like this inclusion a lot. I think it's cool, so I'm going to keep that. One thing I hate about certain demos is they don't really give you a whole lot of room to experiment. This demo gives you a lot of stuff to play with. It's not going to be like for the rest of the game, because it's obviously just... This is the demo level. Of course they're giving you cool shit. And this is also the Nibelheim flashback. So anything you get here just straight up goes away forever, basically. Here, and this can go here, that could go over there. Good enough.
Hey! Not that way! It's a dead end! Rockslide took out the bridge a while ago. Come on back, okay?
I really do not care for the slow walking limitations section of this game. Like, if you go even slightly out of the intended walking zone, the game just starts going, yeah, walk. Just walk at a sluggish pace until you turn back. Imagine it'll just straight up stop you if you get too far. A lot of people complained about the slow walking segments in this demo, and that's very valid because it's the most important part.
Gotta make a
Evil
detour
High
through a Shinra
Flashbacks
facility.
climax.
To think I only took you, our guide.
There's a whole section where you just limp around as Cloud, and it's awful.
Otherwise, you'd have let us straight off a cliff. Lead on.
It is a cinematic moment, but it's just like, yeah, Cloud has to do all this walking, and then they make you walk around even more in this limping state, and it's like, no, oh man, cut that shit short. I want to get to the point. Not a fan of it, I'll be honest. Okay. So in terms of level design, this whole game's first level is essentially a lead up to the Materia Guardian boss. Meaning it's sort of designed to be a treasure hunt where you like have to find the right materia in order to be fully prepared for the fight. In terms of the story, that's not what happens. Materia Guardian just sort of comes out of nowhere. But the idea is you grab enough stuff and you have this loadout you can use against the boss when it comes out. Which is really cool and awesome, and I like it a lot. You can find a magnifying materia, you can find a lot of cool stuff. The best one, I think, is the comet materia, and coupled with the level boost materia, you basically have like a really cool item you can use. A really cool spell you can use against Materia Guardian, but the thing is, once you find Comet, there's never going to be anything else to use it on by that point. Anyway, fire materia. But level boost materia is strictly just for like temporary level boost for the materia. That's all it does. This thing really weirds me out because it's obviously a former Shinra trooper or something.
Calling you now. Gotcha.
Okay, I'm not sure what that sound is.
Let's finish. Piece of cake.
If you look up its info, it's called a screamer, and they say it just started appearing when the reactor was acting up, so it's just like, yeah, okay, no, that thing's like a person. Person who got melted into a purifying gray goo with a mace.
The reactor may have been around for a while, but there are still pockets of Mako gas all over the mountain. Try not to breathe it in if you can.
Don't want to get Mako poisoning.
Alright, it's time to clean up the planet's parts.
Mako gas levels reduced by 20%. Mako gas levels reduced by 70%.
In hindsight, that wasn't.
No Mako gas
Was out of line? I
detected.
apologize.
Elevator access granted.
This might take a while. Flashback takes, like, I think an hour and a half if you speed through it. And I'm not doing that, I'm looking at cutscenes and stuff. Again, it is the Nibelheim flashback. It's gonna take a while. Not everyone. The thing is, I'm still not sold on some of the changes. Like, okay, the Demogorgons make a little bit of sense, but the dragon, I feel like was a better choice in terms of showing just how strong Sephiroth was. Because it's a father-mucking dragon, like, come on.
Come on.
There's some other things you can grab around here, mostly in terms of just stuff you need to get. And again, the level design is pretty much just like, it's the lead up to the Demogorgon fight, or not the Demogorgon, the Materia Guardian fight. So everything you obtain here is just for that, essentially. That's a way to make it easier.
Just thinking about crossing that thing.
Then let me go first.
Hey, I'm the guide here.
I really love how Mount Evil looks. Something that really threw me for a loop is apparently Mount Evil is on the ocean. Like, I wasn't expecting that at all.
Are you okay?
Not really!
What are you...
I like how Sephiroth's like, oh, it's just water. You know, here's everybody caught up in the flow and very obviously about to drown. It's really, Cloud Nest is Zack here. This guy, though, he just died. The part that really gets me is Sephiroth is just massively affected by this in this one moment. Like, he's actually upset that he couldn't save this dude. He's the one who goes looking for him.
He's in Fate's hands now.
That's a very loaded statement after the remake.
Do you know the way?
Yeah. Following the river should get us back to the village.
We're not going to the village. Can you get us to the reactor?
Sorry, I don't think I can.
I see. Well, we certainly can't send you back alone. You'll be safer with us.
Okay.
I'll be joining you up front this time.
What?
For your performance review.
You kidding me?
Good luck.
Okay, yeah, this is the best part of the entire demo. Right here, this part where it's like, yeah, Sephiroth's playable. Now, people have complained about these yellow ledges. And yeah, they don't make logical sense in the context of setting. Consider for a moment, if you will, that most normal people are fuckwits who couldn't figure out where a ledge is, or climbable ledges, if we're staring them in the face. So of course, this has to be painted yellow. Because people are dumb. It's been proven by science that people are stupid. They will not notice things unless it's painted bright yellow for them. If you feel like your intelligence has been insulted by this one little bit of game design, remember, it was designed for you. Anyway, enough of that. That's material. Fire material. That's material. This can go. HP up that shit.
Off you go. That well.
Okay. The door is charged, so it can currently use max level magic now. Unfortunately, I fucked that up. Now, something I've noticed with Sephiroth's combat system that I'm not 100% sure on is he appears to have an MP0 state where he can just cast spells for free, but his aura has to be fully charged. So I think there are tiers to his aura charge.
There's no way around it either. Just have to go through. Let's not waste any time. Mako this thick is dangerous.
Damn. Good luck getting out charged. Stuff. Okay, that's the power materia. I don't quite 100% know. Yeah, okay, that's just the, I need to trade out with something else. So I'm thinking swap these out and get rid of the fire materia for now. Mako spring up ahead. There's at least one more fight. Nope, nope, there isn't.
A Mako spring.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, but if we keep using Mako to power our homes, springs like this will disappear, right?
What are you talking about? Who told you that?
My dad. And the mayor, if you must know.
Except the planet's huge. Mako will never run out, right?
Naturally formed materia. And look at the size of it. Astounding. For the Mako energy to condense into something like this, it must have taken an eternity.
I've always wondered, how does materia let you cast spells exactly?
How did you ever get to be a soldier? To put it simply, the knowledge of the ancients is sealed within each orb. That knowledge not only connects us to the planet, it allows us to tap into her power. That's how we can use magic. Or so they say.
Really? Magic sure is weird.
I know someone who'd be livid to hear you call it weird, or magic for that matter. I can just imagine what he'd say. It's an affront to science.
Who?
Hojo, from Research and Development. His predecessor was a great man, but him... he is anything but. We should press on.
Oh, if only Sephiroth knew just how deep that rabbit hole goes. So his aura charge breaks the moment he gets hit by anything.
Steady.
Which isn't really good. Once his aura is charged, he gains access to all of his spells. The problem I have is like...
Well,
That's that.
The problem is that I have is that nothing really lasts long enough for you to max out your charge on. And if you get hit, you just lose all your charge. So, like... I'm not sure what to make of that. Again, you don't get much time with the combat system here, which sucks, because, like, there's a lot here. And at one point during the Materia Guardian fight, I actually unlocked the 0 MP state where he just casts spells for free, and I was like, oh my god, this is so busted. What the fuck? No, it's not bad. It's actually balanced. By the fact that him getting hit once completely resets it. I will say, in terms of just gameplay, Sephiroth feels way stronger than Cloud. Like, I think it's just a feeling, not an actual, like, oh yeah, his stats are better, because here's the thing. In terms of stats, they're about the same. I mean, okay, Cloud's attack, like his magic attack and his attack are way higher. Yeah, no, actually his stats are better. Never mind. Like, god damn, they're almost double. That shut me up. The strength is about the same, which is interesting, so it's purely his equipment that's giving him the stat boost. His magic defense is way higher. As is his defense, so yeah, it's an equipment thing, for the look of it. Not just his level. Unfortunately, you can't really fuck with his equipment. He doesn't like it. You can try, because he has missing slots and stuff, and it's like, no, you don't get to do that. You're on the Disney ride, you don't get to touch this. This is the fun part. You don't get to mess with the fun. I want to at least see his 0 MP state during the Materia Guardian fight. Okay, that right there, that's annoying. I hate that. I don't know why they put that.
Heads up.
Piece of cake.
Where was it again? It's down there. There's more materia for Cloud to use. Love me some material. Okay, that's his magnifier. In which case, I should go ahead and slap that on. Probably give him like magnified cure or something like that. Let's get rid of this annoying thing here. There we go. Oh, I can't use it. Oh, I'm done. Okay, those are slotted. And we're good to go. Okay, now for the zoo fight. Okay, get that maxed out charge, but I'm not like confident.
If it's a fight you want? Steady.
glowing purple. Ah. Come on. Try to get it. MP0 state yet. Damn. Lost it. Steady. That's kind of tough. Damn it, Cloud. I'm not getting this down at all, am I? Shit. Get it down. Come on. Still not quite in. Can't use this limit break, right? Amazing.
Well, that's that.
God, I love that though. Wait, what am I doing? I can just do this now. Isn't that nice? This thing that should have been in Remake to begin with. Still haven't figured out how to trigger a Sephiroth Zero MP state though. I got it one time and I was like, wait, what the heck is this? I was like, no, I can't do it now. But the see, thing is you have to build up his aura, and it's not like a visible tell outside of the fact that he starts glowing a lot. I guess when the glow reaches its max, that's when he's like in his maximum aura. I'm not even sure like how I triggered to begin with, because past building it up, there's no visible tell. Precision materia.
Piece of cake.
Man, I gotta be careful about grabbing this next one because it's actually possible to get stuck on the geometry. And I've got stuck before, which sucks. There. Auto cast material. Lots of potions. Phoenix Downs. It's funny, that zoo fight's actually kind of tough. It's like a mini-boss. Before we do anything else, though, gotta grab a comet. Comet is really good. Unfortunately, there's literally going to be nothing else after this, so it's literally just like... Okay. Let's see if we can just adjust my stats. Maybe not. Just the point. Let's get out of here. Time to clean up more of the planet's parts. Call me chaos for a reason.
Alpha gas levels reduced by 20%.
In terms of gameplay, I'm not really sure why these are here, because they don't reward you. You just use them to progress, and it's like, yep, you sure did clean up that gas just now.
Local gas levels reduced by 70%. No local gas detected.
Like, I want to say this is a loading screen, but this is a PS5 game. It shouldn't have loading screens. Why is that there? Why? I don't understand. It's probably fine. Anyway. Elixir. Yep. Okay. Good to go. Time to get the heck out of here. After I grab this, what else is in the game? Yep, more elixirs. Bear in mind, this is the flashback chapter, so all these items you obtained are completely temporary and will never appear ever again. That includes Comet. I'm sure they'll be back later, but Comet's kind of an in-game spell. It doesn't work as good here. It's like, it damages the enemy, it just doesn't do anything past that.
Up ahead! Looks like a way out!
Okay. Good old materia keeper.
Wait.
Huh?
What?
Get back.
This way!
You said you wanted to be a hero.
Wish I hadn't.
It thinks we're after materia.
Someone should tell it we're not.
Be my guest.
I'm gonna get this.
Not doing so great.
Rookies.
Okay, better save. Or have my spell destroyed. Still.
I owe you one.
When we're done.
Of course. Damn it! Not again.
Get it together.
There it is.
Sephiroth.
Really hoping I can find that zero piece there.
Pretty mobile.
Till we knock it down.
Good thing I don't just fight with a sword. Got it.
Move in.
Copy. Drop. Help. Drop.
Still nothing.
Go for the lens.
Time to shine.
Gotta keep your guard up.
You're practically panting.
I'm excited.
Such a puppy.
This is an interesting part of the fight that I really like.
Don't like the looks of this.
Stay alert.
Yes, sir.
Pitiful.
Whoa. That's insane.
Can't go near the Mako.
Ah, goes my charge.
Watch the gas. Try to keep your guard up.
Ah, there it is. The zero MP state. What even causes this? Either way, it's really useful. There was like some sort of buff there. Wait, is that dude Mako? Oh, Might have been. Okay. It's not something to do with Sephiroth.
You're gonna need my help. We need to work together.
I'm not synergy charge yet. I've got a theory, but I'm not like... These are going to be useful after a while anyway.
Defense file.
Sure what the zero MP thing even is. Maybe it's something to do with like ethers. I think I used a mixed potion. Maybe that caused it. Oh well, doesn't matter. The Guardian's dead. That's nice work.
Okay, hold up. Maybe I'm missing something here. But everything you've said makes Sephiroth sound like a stand-up guy.
Well, he was.
And now he's pure evil, trying to kill everyone on the planet. Help me to understand this shit. Tell me something that'll really make my blood boil.
Oh, I will. I will. You wait out here, Tifa.
No way! I want to go too. Please?
Sorry, no civilians. Even if we weren't on a mission.
Come on!
Keep the young lady safe.
Don't worry, Cloud will keep her safe. While Cloud goes in to investigate the Mako reactor.
You better keep me safe. I really wanted to see the reactor.
I will soon find out. It's classified for a very important reason.
Didn't expect it to be all systems go.
You'd think it'd be running at reduced output, like most last-gen models.
And let me guess, villagers don't have a clue about this.
Knowing Shinra? Of course not.
The company really needs to be more transparent.
Tell that to the president.
What exactly is the problem with this place?
The people in charge. While most reactors are under the jurisdiction of urban planning, this one is overseen by R&D.
Huh.
And this one is one of the first reactors.
Feeling about this.
Whatever you see here, you are not to speak of it.
Oh, I won't.
Okay, yeah, that last line's kind of funny in hindsight. Whatever you see here, you're not to speak of it. Like, yeah, okay, that's gonna work. He's currently talking about it. Let's get out of here. Okay, something wild that I distinctly remember from the original is this right here, this ladder down. And then all the gears and stuff. This reactor is supposed to be one of the older ones, so it looks really old school. And, you know, here's the gear system and shit that I remember from the original. Like, the design of this place didn't actually change that much, which I think is really cool.
Perhaps. You'd like to say a few words to your sword first? Hojo, you are really something.
What are those things? Genova? Wasn't that...
This part really gets to me. Because, like, Hojo knew about how the Genova cells react, right?
Pods depressurized. Cloud, go out and shut off the valve.
Copy.
Actually, while I'm at it, may as well go up here. I don't think I've done that. Nope, no, can't approach Sephiroth during this scene. One thing that bothers me about this whole sequence is, like, okay, Sephiroth was sent here to essentially be in proximity with Genova. I feel like this was part of Hojo's original plan. Like, if it wasn't, it sure was one hell of a coincidence, because Hojo should know about how this whole thing works with, like, the Genova cells and Reunion. So, like, I guess that wouldn't work, because technically somebody else would have sent him to investigate this place, which would have landed Hojo in hot water. I can't help but feeling like this is like a really specific thing that Hojo set up. Okay, so this part, not 100% a fan of. But I don't mind it either. Because, like, it's kind of a showcase of how the controller's vibrator system, resistance system works. Every time you press down the buttons and do the animation, it gets harder to do, to press the buttons. And you can also just feel the turning, which is crazy. They're really good at simulating that. It's a nice little showcase of what the controller's capable of, but it's also like, why is this here? There are a lot of moments that feel like they waste your time. Oh, there we go. I love the way the music just starts kicking in.
What are you doing?
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia. But Hojo repurposed them as incubators, cages for animals, shields with Mako, all to birth a new breed of monster. But he didn't stop at animals. Oh no. There were other subjects. Look.
This part's way, way more horrifying than Remake. I don't know why, just everything about it puts me on edge. God.
My mother's name was Genova. Could it be that I was created the same way?
monsters.
Sephiroth.
Ever since I was a child, I knew that I was different. That I was special. But not like this. Not like this. Am I even human?
Eventually, we went back to the inn. But when we got there, Sephiroth locked himself in his room.
The mayor had been looking forward to having dinner with bona fide soldiers, so he didn't take the news too well. Dad had to put up with his belly aching for hours afterward.
Huh?
Must have sucked. But what about Sephiroth? What happened to him?
He left. Didn't tell a soul where he was going.
So the thing I like about Crisis Core is it leads into this, but in such a way where it's made abundantly clear that the Nibelheim incident was kind of the last straw in a long series of straws breaking the camel's back. Because in Crisis Core, Sephiroth goes through a lot across like several years. Both of his friends mysteriously disappear and don't want to have anything to do with him because they're busy betraying Shinra for reasons they don't disclose, which already hit him hard. Then they die, which hit him way harder. And he begins like actively questioning Shinra the whole time. This right here pretty much put that nail in a coffin, so to speak.
I met Sephiroth as he was heading for Shinra Manor, and he acted like I wasn't even there. Busy, I suppose.
More of the sheriff's belly.
Haven't heard anything about the reactor either. What happened up there anyway? Haven't heard anything about the reactor either.
He's holed up inside the mansion.
Something's been off ever since he came back from the reactor.
Too much exposure to Mako?
We ought to bring him some medicine.
What's this? I guess this is Zangen's house?
If you're looking for Sephiroth, I saw him headed toward the mansion.
Like, I feel like if the Nibelheim incident wasn't isolated,
Shinra Manor was the biggest building in town.
then maybe
And
Sephiroth might have gotten over this
The
revelation.
company used to conduct research there.
But a
back
lot
when
of
they were
shit
still
went
a
down
small
before that.
manufacturer. Even so, the rent on that plot was basically what kept the village afloat.
Well, here we are. What now?
I mean, the whole place is pitch black. You think he's sleeping or something?
What if he's sick and needs our help?
A little Mako poisoning isn't gonna hurt a living legend.
Oh boy, if only they knew. So, this is the area I think I take the most umbrage with, but not necessarily in a bad way, because it is a case of getting to the point over showcasing like the environment. Okay, in the original, what you do is when you went down to the basement, you go up these stairs, right? You take a right, go into a room up there, and then go down to like a hidden staircase. And I remember this because like the overhead view of the staircase, because the camera angles were fixed, showed them spiraling down in a really spooky fashion, which gave the impression that it was literally a visual metaphor for the downward spiral Sephiroth was on. That part really stuck out to me. You go down then, you pass Vincent's room, and then make your way to the main hall, where you can find Sephiroth reading. Here, you go through this doorway, which leads to an elevator.
Place, but Sephiroth was nowhere to be seen.
Which wasn't there initially. go straight down, right? And like the lead-in feels roughly the same, because you can actually see the hallway leading to the stairwell we were supposed to go to.
Never knew it had a basement.
Was news to me too. Doubt anyone in the village had a clue.
At least I'm pretty sure that's the case. Not 100% sure now. This area sticks out like a sore thumb. This wasn't in the original. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, but in this case, it's just like, yeah, this is a boss area right here. There's no fight in this part of the game, though, but it's like immediately, abundantly clear. And this is a boss room, 100%. It's also very spooky looking. Get the fuck out. I guess the layout did change. What the fuck? Because it just leads to the elevator and then this staircase. So yeah, the spiral staircase is just completely gone, I guess. Or something else. This feels like it would lead right to Vincent's room, but it's locked, as you can see. And this just leads straight into the library. Oh wait, no. I guess this would lead in there. Yeah, okay. Based on the direction, this would lead to the spiral staircase. That door would lead into Vincent's room because it's like perfectly lined up. And then we have the actual room with Sephiroth.
Excavated from a 2,000-year-old rock layer, a life form in stasis. Professor Gast named this life form Genova. MEGL 77-1977. Genova. Verified as an ancient.
Verified.
MEGL 9/13/1977. Genova project approved. So, they named the life form Genova. And once they understood what she was, they grew ambitious.
Hey, Sephiroth. What you got there?
Leave me be.
What you got there?
And that was it. He stayed holed up in the basement. Reading, like a man possessed.
For 7 straight days without food or water or rest, Sephiroth read those books.
We got Genova. A locked reactor door. The name of Sephiroth's mother. And ancients. Screw it. Racking my brain's not gonna get me anywhere. May as well just ask the guy.
Cloud. I've come across the most fascinating passage. The specimen found in strata dating back 2,000 years smiled with what could only be described as ethereal grace. Though the truth eluded me at first, I later determined that she was an ancient, or a steward of the planet, as they are referred to in legend. She needed a name, and so I dubbed her Genova. The Genova project was approved soon after. A bold initiative to resurrect the long-dead ancients. An initiative that resulted in my conception. Or rather, my creation. The crowning glory of Professor Gast's wondrous experiment.
He created you?
Everything about this sequence is haunted as fuck.
I should go. Mother is waiting.
Hey! Hey, hold on!
It's right at this point that there's like a dramatic difference in the way he moves.
Why couldn't I have come to sooner? If I had, maybe I could have saved the village. Or tried, at least. What?
Yeah, so like, after this part, like, the way Sephiroth moves and stuff, suddenly becomes really different. It's like visibly stilted. So Cloud, because he just got injured by a bunch of debris falling out. And this is the part of the demo I think a lot of people hate, and I get why. Because it drags on way too fucking long. Basically, Cloud's now injured, so he has to limp.
I'm sorry, he's gone.
So you have to slow walk all the way down here. And here, there's this urgent, like, check on mom issue.
Is it true? Sephiroth did this?
Oh, it was him, all right. And he's still here. So keep your eyes peeled.
God.
Get your head straight. I need you to secure the way out. Now.
Yes, sir.
Sephiroth? But he... Why would he...
On the one hand, I hate the whole limping thing. On the other, I really love the atmosphere of this part of the game. Okay, that's not blood, is it? It's just carbon. Something that's cool. Okay, so you think, okay, I'll just go straight through here, right?
Am I gonna die?
I'll just go straight through. No problem. Yeah. Nothing's gonna happen. You fool. You thought you could go straight? Ah! Now you have to find your way back around. You fool! So, like, here's the thing. I love the presentation of this part of the Nibelheim incident. I hate the fact that you're stuck walking like this the whole way through. I do not like it. Like, it'd be cool if they shortened this just a tiny bit. Maybe made Cloud walk a bit faster as the thing dragged on. You have to go slowly through this entire burning village. it's kind of bad, but I get it. It's a cinematic sequence. They want you in the seat, so to speak. Anyway, there's Cloud's long place. Somehow the water tower made the fire bigger. Ignore that.
Please be okay.
Okay, here's the fun part. The security officer here. He's actually in Cloud's place in the flashback. And the moment you go near this door, you're not back. Directly into the security officer, and you override him in the flashback.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Hey! Hey! Hey, you there!
This is the part I
You're
really
gonna
like.
be okay. Don't worry, I got you.
Like, the
Come
slow
on,
walking
let's get
segment
to
sucks, but this part's great. Like, this is some nightmare shit right here. And you have to slowly crawl the whole way there while he's murdering people.
There he is! Sephiroth! Stop! You sick son of a bitch! That's far enough! Drop the sword!
Like, this feels like the Nibelheim incident on steroids. I just wish these guys would shoot him. That's another flaw of the scene. It depends on your button presses. And not once does anybody actually try to shoot him while he's hacking them up. We'll ignore them. Because again, this whole sequence is actually pretty cool. Yeah, the ESRB rating ain't hiding behind that.
Wait for me. I'm coming.
Sephiroth!
Oh yeah, that was great. 10 out of 10. Okay, 9 out of 10. This little walk part sucked. I'm gonna skip all this other stuff. I've already pre-ordered this, so it's whatever. That was the whole demo. I wish I could get to the bottom of what causes that 0 MP state, but it might just be the mixed potions? I'm not really sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I gotta get to bed now. That was a pretty damn good part of the game.